I was regularly in the second half of the 70s, regularly attacked on ABC, NBC, CBS, New York Times, Washington Post, Time Magazine. Anybody that operates at the national level, there's probably numerous reasons that put them in that position, okay? For myself, perhaps number one reason is energy. I just bring energy to it, and I urge young people to do that. Most everybody who operates at the national level selected themselves. Quite frankly, the competition is pretty thin out there right now. We need a lot of things as conservatives. Number one, we needed this in 1961 when I went to New York to run Young Americans of Freedom. We need it now, 2025. Leadership. We need leadership. All leaders are readers. Not all readers are leaders, but you're not able to really lead unless you study, and read, and become an expert in one particular area. Whatever that area might be, become the master of that area, and then you can rise to the top. One thing you have to do, almost certainly you have to do it, get out of your comfort zone, and call a meeting. It can be a handful of people. Come over for Saturday morning coffee. But start meeting with the people, and you can blog, you can send emails out there, you can maybe have a little podcast, but start at the local level and then see where you're comfortable going. I wish I had been more assertive. I wish I had more confidence providing that leadership and doing various and sundry things. I think it's natural to kind of defer to others out there, and you think, well, I'm not ready to do this or ready to do that. But at my tender age of 92, I worked 12, 13 hours a day, 5.5 days a week, love every minute of it. But even now, I find myself once or twice or more times a day getting out of my comfort zone. And so whether you're 20 years old, 50, or 92 like myself, you kind of, once you've got that dream, once you know where you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone, deal with it, and push yourself forward, because your goals and objectives won't be achieved unless you go outside of your comfort zone on a regular basis. Once you have internalized that you want to be a leader, that you move forward, you're going to be attacked, quite frankly. And the more successful you are, the more attacks you'll get. And you need a very strong, tough hide, so to speak. When I'm helping build the conservative movement back in the 60s and the 70s, quite frankly, I was going where no one had ever gone before, using grassroots marketing to help build the conservative movement. I was regularly attacked, and the higher profile I got, the more successful I was, the more attacks. I was regularly in the second half of the 70s, regularly attacked on ABC, NBC, CBS, New York Times, Washington Post, Time Magazine. All of the criticism stopped within a few hours. Election night, November 1980. That's what Viguerie has been up to. Remember that today's newspapers is the bottom of tomorrow's birdcage. Once you're successful, nobody will remember the attacks. Nobody will remember the criticism. They'll remember that you were successful. I am totally convinced that as much as I am sitting here, I strongly believe I've got a bigger front than a back. So quite frankly, I'm not really thinking legacy right now. I'm still building. I believe that whatever I've accomplished in the past is going to be dwarfed by what I do in the future. So I'm very, very much focused on the future.